Good evening, my saints. Before I get started, I pray over this message. Pray that I'm guided. Lord, guide me in my words and guide your servant in discernment and understanding of this message, and to take it forth and to cover it in the blood of the Lord, blood of the Lamb. Good evening, saints. I had a dream on the 28th of January, and the Lord had impressed upon me to share it with you. So here I am, in which I believe I was an undercover agent or on a mission. Very exciting indeed. Anyway, how it started was I was driving a car to wherever, parked it in a specific place. So all I know, it had to be in a specific place, which was quite an empty car park. Anyway, I had to meet a man who looked like he was driving a bus driver or a taxi driver. I don't know. He's in his gear or his suits or something. And I was there to collect a set of master keys. Now I knew it was master keys. Now the next scene was went into this large house. It seemed like a mansion, I think it was. And I believe that there was a child being held there or looked after there by a few other people. However, that was on like another floor. Where I entered into was in the big house, and there was groups and groups of people being shown around like it was, I don't know what it was, but they were showing rooms or showing things there anyway. So I seemed to have joined a group making small talk, and I think I've got two sisters, and I met my eldest one there. Nothing was said. We were just, commuting with another group. And then I did see my other sister, my middle sister, who was with another group walking past. We kind of like glanced at each other, but never acknowledged each other, or pretending that we never knew each other. Anyway, my sister and I, we without actually saying a word to each other, we both just proceeded to quickly veer away from the group we were in silently, to walk down these set of stairs. Now these stairs were like in a diamond shape or circular shape. I think it was diamond shape, but all I knew was I could reach over or look over and could see right down the middle of the stair. And so when we started walking down, I all of a sudden started to think, this is going to take far too long. So, in one fell swoop, I just angelically jumped over the side of it, started to drop down the middle of this stairway, just out of the blue, just like that. So it was like, okay, fine. And it was as if I was like watching myself in a movie, and I was like sat on the edge of my seat thinking, oh, wow, what's happening here? And me, in doing it, was calm. I was cool, calm, collective, everything. Anyway, as I was falling down, it's like I heard something and realised someone was going to come out of a room as I was about to pass that floor, so to speak. So I quickly grabbed hold of the ledge of the stair, and I held it from like behind me. So I was like facing this doorway of this person who's about to come out, and I was hung in mid-air, just literally hanging on with my fingertips and both my hands. So this person came out, and as they came out, I was like watching myself, like again, like as in a movie, thinking, oh my gosh, you're going to get seen, you're going to be seen. And then me hanging there mid-air was just cool, calm, collective. And before this woman like looked to where my direction, I kind of like lowered my head, slowly closed my eyes, and then opened my eyes like a slow blink. And then when she looked at me, she didn't see me. I was like, well, me sat, watching this as a movie, thinking, how is it you're not being, you're not seen? Anyway, me hanging mid-air was cool. Nothing, not not thinking anything, just doing my job, whatever it was, what I was doing. Anyway, this woman went back in. So I then looked up to say to my sister, let's go. But not in words. I think we talked telepathically, because all this time when we moved silently, diligently, quietly, but without any vocal words being said. But as I looked up to say, let's go, I then seen my other sister, who I thought had left the building, or she walked past me. Just like all I could see was her head, not her body, but just her head pop down to say, and she actually said, "Did you get my clue? I left you." But it didn't register what she said. What registered to me was, "Why are you talking so loud?" is what I said, but in my head. Because I was actually annoyed with her that she was talking out loud and using her voice externally. Rather, I believe we were talking telepathically. Anyway, I didn't answer her, didn't say anything. I just looked down, let go of the ledge, and just carried on falling down. And we were just falling, and it took a while. And then we just landed. Oh, we landed so lightly. My sisters landed behind me, but side by side, and I was in front of them. And we just like landed. When you like land, you bend your knees and you touch. Both your hands touch the floor, sort of thing. But you've not hands, but fingertips, and that was it. And we landed in front of these large golden gates, and of course there was a lock. And which I thought, oh my gosh, I wonder if, what key is it? So I quickly, silently said, Holy Spirit, show me the key. But when I pulled out the keys, the set of keys, there was this one particular key that shone brighter than any of them. It was gold, rich gold, but it was shaped of three-leaved clover. A bit like, I don't know if you can see. Okay. Excuse me, saints. This is all new to me. Sorry, can you see that? Yeah, excuse my drawing, it's terrible, but it was a bit like that. Very funny shaped key. Anyway, yeah, that was the key. Open the gates, and then we walked through, and that's when I woke up. Very strange, not very strange, but very exciting indeed. All I know is when I woke up, I know that I had already been to this place and scoped the place out beforehand, and obviously for some reason I came back for whatever the assignment I was led to. I first started out by myself and then ended up with three of us. Everything just seems to be the number three. Don't know why. Well, that's what's showing to me anyway. So it was very exciting to know that, one, I was so athletic and angelic the way I swooped over the side of the ledge of the banister of the stairs, and to know that I could make myself invisible. Really? And the way we just landed, oh, like a pussycat. It was just so light, and it was exciting, saints, and well, that was my dream on the 28th of January, and very exciting indeed. If anyone has anything that they have any discernment on that and want to share with me, do please. But in the meantime, I pray and pray that you are all are well, but bless you all in Yeshua's name. Take care and good night. Bye bye.